طبعا تساءلت يعني ليش ما اخذت من عيال عمتك، من اهلك، من قطر، من كذا، من الريجن. دستني يعني ما هاي الواحد ما يخطط لها بحياته صراحه يعني.
We met when I used to work in Mac. He used to come with his family to purchase some stuff. So he said, I want to talk to you. I told him, okay, I'll invite you for a cup of coffee upstairs in the center. After 10 months, he approached to me saying that I love you and I want to be married to you.
We met at my parents' house. He proposed 2 weeks later. It was totally Qatari. He was raised in the Gulf. He knows the culture. People don't believe that this is the truth. A lot of people did not believe where we met. They think we were probably dating or something. I respect my culture. I still know my limits. People misinterpret it. Marrying a foreigner doesn't mean that I was going around and dating everybody until I met my husband.
I knew her dad before. It was easy for me to approach him. I brought up the subject with him. There were a lot of questions. It was a 2-hour-long interview. It was detailed, with a lot of concerns. But it wasn't a rejection. It took quite some time. But eventually, they approved it. There wasn't any misjudgment. It just took some time.
حبيبتي انت tired?
Yep, very tired.
Yeah. You know, you have to sleep early, so you have more time to sleep.
I told him, Dad, there's a groom. He said, which kind of groom? I said, a Qatari groom. So my dad was lying down, he stood up and he sat. How many ladies did he marry? None. I'll be the first. So my dad thought like, is he Qatari? Yes, he is Qatari. Does he have a wooden leg? Like, what's wrong with him?
Also, there is, protocol and process to get licensing and approval from the government. So I applied for it, and I told.
It came out in 2 weeks.
Yes.
It was a record, so
very short time.
that was the sign for me, because I thought it will take 2 years, and it took only 2 weeks. That was the sign, like God wants us to be together.
There's a committee that has to approve the request from both of us. She was requested to interview with the committee.
It was very awkward. First they asked, why are you marrying him? Why not your cousin? I told them my cousin is 18, the eldest one. So I had a good excuse. And there was another day when we submitted our paper. They called in my dad to interview him. I got a lot of comments on my wedding day, even though I made it a small one, because I knew people would want to come and see. People are not getting used to it yet. There is nothing wrong with it. We have the same education level. We believe in the same religion. We are on the same page, so it really doesn't matter what nationality he has. We have this thing in our society, oh, I'm local, so I'm better. So now you decided to be less. That's how people take it sometimes.
Of course, after that, we suffered from the saying, إنه عملت له عمل, especially whenever he's wearing like this, and I'm not. We had so many comments. Sometimes it makes us laugh, sometimes it makes me angry. So the times that made me laugh, like once when we met for lunch and I had only 1 hour break, so he ordered for me. I came there, I ate, and then I kissed him and I left. And I saw it with my own eyes. Someone, لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله, like this, like the reaction. والله حلال ترى. My husband, like, بس دائما بحطوا في بالهم سوء النية. حتى وغيد معنا. كنا بمكان عم نشتري أشياء فمستعجلين، فقلت له خلص أنت ادفع وأنا بروح بقى، يعني بخلص موضوع تاني. فإنه كل النسوان إنه شوفي جاي بايت فعلها. انه يدفع لها ولبنتها.
There is a law that says every Qatari employee gets education benefit for his or her children, but it's up to anyone's interpretation. This governmental employee comes and says, every Qatari employee but your kids are not Qatari. I can interpret it either way. I can say, okay, you are a Qatari employee regardless your kid's nationality. Or I can say, no, your kids are not Qatari.
The irony is that in my company, even foreigners are getting education benefits for their kids.
So the foreigners get it, the Qataris get it, and my kids are just aliens. I think the law is open. It's just how people interpret it and how people are narrow-minded in a way. They think, how come she married a foreigner?
اقول لك شيء، انا حتى بشغلي يعني انا از ميك اب ارتست بروح للناس على بيتها بصير افكر هل ممكن يصيروا يقولوا انه لا هي ما بناخذها لانه امها كانت تيجي لنا البيت تمكيجنا.
I know some family friends and we grew up together. One day they woke up and they were shocked that they were not Qatari. They grew up here. They have Qatari friends. Yani they are Qatari. When they started reading, they traveled with their parents and they were coming back to Doha. They were reading signs at airport arrival saying GCC nationals and non-GCC. They said, Mom, we need to go there. We are Qataris. Their mom said, no, we are not Qataris. They were in shock and I always remember this. Are my kids going to go through the same? When they grow up, and if they get treated as complete foreigners, they are going to be in shock.
My daughters, they don't know their home country because we never lived there. I don't even know when is our national day. I know the national anthem of Saudi Arabia and a couple of other GCC countries. My own national anthem, I don't know it. It's the same for my daughters. They were born here, they were raised here, so they don't know any other country except Qadr.
Plus, they are being taught Arabic and morals the Qatari way. The mother is the one that raises the kids and teaches the kids. So really, if a Qatari guy marries a foreigner, his kids get the Qatari nationality, but who teaches them? Their mother. I'm sure they will pick up a lot of culture of where she's from because that's the way she's raised. So how come Qatari kids that are raised by a Qatari mother that are taught the Qatari way are not treated the same way? I wouldn't allow them to be broken-hearted. I would rather leave and let them love this place from a distance than live here and be in shock from the way people treat them as foreigners in a place that they think is their home.
I always think about the abaya issue, and I want her to know that abaya is not only a fashion. Abaya is culture and it's an obligation. ما تلبسي عباية بس عشان الناس ما تقول امك فلسطينية ما لبستك عباية. البسي عباية إذا أنت مقتنعة إنه هذا بشرفك وبتحافظي عليه وبتمثلي هاي العباية صح. لأنه هاي العباية once you wear it أنت حطيتي أنت مين؟ أنت بنت خليجية. خلص صرتي سفيرة للخليج. ما تغلطي، ما تعملي أي شيء غلط، حتى picking your nose anything ما يكون في غلط وأنت لابسة العباية لأنه لها respect. It's not only fashion.
As a father, I always think of the future. My worry is that, okay, thank God I'm married and I have kids, so we're comfortable. But then in the future, God forbid, something happened to my wife, for example. So she sponsors us. Legally, I won't be able to do anything. Someone will tell me to switch sponsors. But to whom? I don't know anyone other than my wife in this country and her family. So what do? I switch to a company? And if something happens, they will cancel my visa. Or when I reach retirement age, you have to leave the country if you were not working for your own business. But my belongings, my investments, my cars, my kids, what will happen to them if their mother is not here? We won't be able to control our properties. The house, for example, is registered under my wife's name because, foreigners here cannot purchase housing. But if our kids, their rights are not protected because of the nationality, what will belong to them in the future? Everything that we have, who will it go to? Not our kids. If you go to the government, they will tell you, sorry, but you won't be able to get anything. So no house and no anything. We are not stable. There is always something over our heads that says they can make us leave all the time. There is no laws to protect us. We're not looking for Qatari nationality. We're not looking for the benefits, the salaries, or whatever. All we want is stability.
Acceptance. Acceptance. I hope the society will accept us.
Ask for help?
And try again.
Ah,
صح?
yes.
Not crying. Just get up and try again. صح?